They're the ticking time bombs sitting in most Australian households that have the potential to destroy our homes. Now experts are calling for stricter rules around the sale of lithium-ion batteries. But for one family, it's already too late.
Windows blown out, the porch decimated, barely recognisable blackened remains. This is all that's left of Jim and Maria's beloved Melbourne home of almost 12 years. After an unplugged lithium-ion pool battery combusted on their back veranda, exploding into a blaze that tore through the house.
The fires that result from lithium-ion batteries are typically more severe. They burn in themselves very fiercely because of the chemicals that make up the batteries. The fires are also quite explosive and can take much more effort to extinguish.
The couple lost their spoodle Lucy and cat Daisy in the blaze. Their other pup Millie miraculously survived after a passing tradie smashed a window, allowing her to jump out.
The ACCC has seen a 92% increase in incidents and reports over the period from 2020 to 2022. When they occur, they are incredibly serious.
Lithium-ion batteries are found in a wide range of products, from power tools to wireless headphones, electric vehicles, toys and even smartphones. It's estimated that by 2026, the average household will have 33 devices powered by them.
We have become accustomed to leaving devices on charge, but that is actually a dangerous practice. If there are examples of frayed cables or any buckling of the battery, you should immediately stop using it.
Australia's peak consumer body calling for tighter regulations on the standard of products for sale.
The introduction of consistent standards across Australia, a broad-based awareness campaign for consumers, the development of a trust mark so that consumers are given a clear alert where a device includes a lithium-ion battery.
A move that could have saved Jim and Maria from losing a lifetime's worth of possessions and memories.
We spoke to Jim and Maria earlier outside of what remains of their family home. Jim, Maria, we can see the devastating scene behind you. Before we get to anything else, we're so sorry this has happened. How are you holding up?
It was just devastating. I couldn't believe it. I left the house about 8 minutes past 10. By 12 o'clock, the house was already gone.
It's just total shock, you know. You just realise everything's gone. It's just not there anymore. I was down in Sale doing some work and the security camera at the front door went off and I didn't pay too much attention to it for a couple of minutes, but then when I hit it, there was a couple of people that I'd never seen before in my life kicking my front door down and screaming, "Fire, fire, get out, get out." Then smoke started to come out through the door on the camera and straight away I knew then that it was, house was gone.
Maria, how are you comprehending this?
It's really hard. Losing everything in your house is bad enough, but I lost my pets. I lost a dog and a cat, and that is really devastating. And I couldn't believe it at the beginning because we're under the impression that a lithium battery that is not plugged in wouldn't explode and go off like that, but it did. Then when I got the call saying our house is on fire, I was so devastated. And I said to the neighbour, get the pets out, but it was too late.
Yeah, I think a lot of people watching this wouldn't even know the danger surrounding these batteries. Were you guys aware that this could happen?
Absolutely not. We're probably the same as a lot of other people. I thought, and we both thought, that they had to be plugged into a charger or be faulty or something like that for them to explode, but we've since found out that they just decide any old time that now's the time they're going to go bang, and they go bang. There's nothing, they can't come up with a cause. When it goes, it removes all evidence. Unfortunately, there's nothing left.
Are you now going to have a life without any lithium-ion batteries? Like, can you do that?
No, we can't do it, but what we are going to do is we're going to buy a fireproof cabinet to put in the garage, and every single lithium battery item that we own will live in that fireproof cabinet.
Maria, given that this is something that could happen to anyone, lots of people, all of us have these lithium batteries in their homes. What's your message to people watching now? What do you want to see come out of this?
I want to see more awareness out there for people to realise that this can happen to anyone. They're just ticking time bombs. I want, the government to do something about what we are bringing into this country, because we manufacture nothing here, so we rely on what's coming in. But I don't know whether anyone's paying attention that they're not to Australian standards. But, we want more warning labels put on these products.
Well, it's a terrible situation, guys, but he's hoping at least the rebuild will give you some way of moving on. Thank you so much for the warning, by the way. You might be doing a really big community service here, so we appreciate your time and your words.
Thank you very much.